It's been a busy week for you guys. You'll have 3 games within a week's span. How have you been preparing for this matchup against New England?
Yeah, we're excited. Guys come in this morning and focus shifts right away. We know it's a big game. They're a good team. But like I said, we're excited by the chance to get back out on the field in 2 days and give a good performance and come away with some points.
You've said admittedly before that you like to put a lot of responsibility on your shoulder, but seeing Colin Warner being out on the pitch with you as well, being more defensively minded, does that help you having to have more free reign?
Yeah, I thought the balance last night was good. I thought Colin played very well. Jonathan Osorio, Benoit, um, those guys did a great job in terms of helping us get the attack going in terms of circulating the ball, but also giving us balance and understanding the moments where we needed to control certain situations. And I thought that was certainly a positive.
Last season, New England had won all 3 matches between you two. Do you feel that there's any vengeance on the line now, you guys wanting to redeem that?
Yeah, a little bit. We remember the games last year very well. Again, it's a good team, but certainly a bitter taste in our mouths from losing 3 times to the same team last year. We know that we'll have to go there and play well and compete at the highest level, but we were confident that if we're able to do that, then there's going to be a good chance for us.
I know you want to focus on your own game, but Lee Wynn is someone who has been a Toronto FC killer, if you could use those words. Charlie Davies has scored 4 goals in the last 4 games. Who would you put an emphasis on?
I think more than anything, it's a team. They play for each other. They compete for each other on different days. Different guys are able to step up, and so I think for us, it's about the collective mentality and the determination to go there against a good team in a tough environment and make sure that we'll come away with something.
Last night was a win, but it kind of ended up feeling like a loss. Do you guys just try to forget about that and just take the positives from the game?
Yeah, you have no choice but to do that. Certainly, sour. We put a lot into it. It meant a lot to us to beat Montreal in advance. I thought the response after their equalizer, especially in the second half, to push the game and really go for it was very good. Obviously, to then give a goal back and allow them to advance on away goals is hard to swallow. But at this point, there's no use crying over spilled milk. We have to look at the positives, still feel like we're moving ourselves along in the right direction, and make sure that the good things we saw last night we see again in New England and on a consistent basis.
Is this a bit of a measuring stick match for you guys, considering New England are a top team in MLS?
They're all measuring stick matches at this point. It's still early. Who we are as a team and what we're about is we're still figuring that out, and we're still trying to find the best version of ourselves in terms of who's on the field, the balance, the best way to play. And so that was why last night was again so important to us. It wasn't just a game against Montreal. It wasn't just a chance to advance to a final, but it was another chance in front of our home fans to step on the field and compete and work on improving as a team. And I think when you look at it in that way, there were certainly some good things.
Greg talked a lot about identity and establishing an identity after the home opener on home field. Do you feel like you guys took a step toward that last night?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a strange start to the season. We obviously beginning with 7 road games. The idea was to step on the field on a lot of days and and play and go for it and not just play like a typical road team. And I think we were able to do that on a lot of days, especially at the beginning. Obviously, it didn't always translate into the perfect result. And at a certain point, then, given that we had lost a few in a row, we felt the need to tweak things, solidify ourselves a little bit more, and really make sure that we came away with a few results as we got closer to the first home game. And now that we've kind of got this initial phase out of the way, I think it's important that we're able to, again, find the best version of ourselves, figure out who needs to be on the field, where, and kind of what the best way for us to go forward is. And I think the second half against Houston and last night were good steps in the right direction.